Hello traders, hello investors. How are you guys doing today, my friends? So the sell-off continues on NIO. We are dropping sharply today, nearly 7%. NIO has been doing nothing but lower highs, lower lows in the daily chart, breaking all of its previous support levels, trading below its 21 exponential moving average. So what's next for us? Did we finally hit a support level right now? Could NIO possibly bounce back up from here? Well, we'll see in this video. First, remember, my dear friends, to click on the like button to support this channel and subscribe to keep in touch with my data analysis. I'm here every single day, my friends, every single day, keeping you guys updated on what's the best regarding price action and technical analysis. Now, NIO is still in a bear trend, okay? There is no denying on that. It's doing lower highs, lower lows. The trend is clearly bearish, and we don't see any bullish reversal structure. However, we see possible bullish reversal structures, and NIO is right now at this moment trading in one of its most important key support levels that I can see in the long term as well, in the long term and mid term as well. So we'll see about that in more details. First, guys, right now, if you ask me, is NIO a good buy right now? Not right now. Almost, maybe if everything works out on NIO, maybe it's going to be a fantastic buy. Maybe it will simply bounce back up nearly 20%, 30%, but everything must work out perfectly fine for NIO in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks. Our last buy on NIO was on September 8th, and I can prove to you guys on my market dive daily newsletter. I share this newsletter every single day with you guys, and I analyzed NIO when it was doing its last bullish pivot point in the 1 hour chart. I told you guys, by breaking 17.73, it is going to trigger a reversal movement, and the 20s are going to be our next target. Well, on September 15, 1 week later, 7 days later, I did another analysis warning you guys about the top level on NIO. It broke our target. It hit $21 at 21.55, and then it did a very strong shooting star candlestick pattern, which was our lead to sell NIO because it did trigger a pullback. In fact, it did trigger a stronger sell-off. So this movement was our last trade on NIO. It was very good. We managed to get 20%, roughly 20%, amazing upside potential. Again, if you want to trade with me, check my website. The link is in the description of this video to receive my daily newsletters. Now, NIO could do something similar right now at this moment. It could. If we analyze the 1 hour chart, it is right now, it did a fantastic movement over here since the last bottom to the previous top. Now we are correcting to the retracements. If NIO reacts over here, near one of its retracements, I do believe NIO has decent chances of triggering a bullish pivot point in the 1 hour chart, just like last time, okay? This is real, but we gotta see some confirmation. We gotta wait for NIO to break the last resistance level in order to truly believe it has some chances, real chances of reversing. Because right now the situation is not that pretty for NIO. If we analyze the daily chart, we are just dropping. The trend is still clearly bearish. There is still some hope that NIO could react because in the weekly chart, we just filled a very important gap over here at $9.40. This gap was open since 2020, July 2020, more than 2 years ago. So this gap was extremely important for NIO. And right now, this week, we just filled this gap, and it seems we are bouncing back up. In the weekly chart, the weekly candlestick right now is known as a doji candlestick pattern. A doji is usually a very strong bullish candlestick pattern because if it appears near a support level, because it means uncertainty. The market just hit a support level. It just filled a gap. Right now, we are kind of not know what to do next. The market simply is so uncertain that it simply can't realize how to proceed right now at this moment. However, by breaking this week's high, which is at the same time the pivot point in the 1-hour chart, I do believe NIO has the potential of bouncing back up to its 21 EMA at least around $17, $16. Of course, the EMA will drop a little bit more in the next couple of weeks because it is a dynamic indicator. But guys, even considering that NIO is going to bounce back up to the $14, we are talking about 30% upside potential. It's even better than our previous trade. This looks quite incredible, but NIO has to do everything right from here. It must react. It must give us a crystal clear bullish reaction that it's going to bounce back up again. Now, why did I mention the 14? Because it is a previous resistance area. In addition, we had an open gap quite close to the 14s over here. So I do believe this point is going to work as a secondary resistance for NIO in the midterm. All right, so we got to pay attention to the pivot point in the 1-hour chart and to the weekly candlestick, because this is going to tell a lot about the next movement on NIO. In addition to this, in the weekly chart, we see that the volume is spiking over here. The volume is relatively high, is way higher than when NIO started the sell-off over here. See, the sell-off started, the volume was quite low, below the average. Right now, we are spiking sharply. Right now that we just filled the gap from July 2020. So this is quite meaningful to me. I do believe NIO has a brilliant upside potential, but first it gotta do more confirmation signs. We gotta see more confirmation before believing that NIO is going to bounce back up again. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this channel, so seriously subscribe to this channel, check my website to keep in touch with my premium analysis. I really appreciate your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. Farewell.